Hey there, Kim. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. A little bit of technical issue, but I think we're doing okay. We just had the lawn people outside and they were making all this ruckus. So I think I'll survive it, but okay. Anyway, good morning. Good morning, everybody. I hope you're doing well. I'm putting my little notebook to the side. I'll grab my other cart and then we will get started with the show. So, yay. Okay. All right. How's everyone doing? Is anyone even in here yet? Oh, there's three of you. Hi, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Diana. How you doing? Hi, Justice. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, when you pay for a read, please let Kim know. And we'll get going with the list today and see what's happening. I might have my grandson over tonight. That could be kind of fun. So that will be interesting. So that's what's going on around here. And it's hot today. Oh, my gosh. It's so hot. I don't have my hair in a ponytail, but this clip might get a little bit of a workout because it's making me crazy. Yeah. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I do have about 630-ish tarot decks. Maybe 630. I haven't counted lately. But I have a ton of tarot cards, and I love, love, love tarot. So we'll do some readings. This is the part of the show that if you have a quick question that you want me to take 3 cards and look at, then I'll do that. But still recovering from the storm damage and dealing with cranky residents. Oh, Diana, I'm sorry. Wow. Yeah, good luck with that. I'm glad that we haven't had storms like that around Utah. But holy cow. A lot of places are having crazy, crazy weather this year. And I feel bad that you guys are. Holy cow. Hey, Renee, good morning. Good morning, good morning. So if you've got some questions, let me know if you got a quick question. And we will see what's going on. Ish. So, no, Kim. No, it's not 650. I am quite sure it's not 650 yet. Nope. So, yeah. Good afternoon, Glenn. Good afternoon, Dawn. Hi, Home Surgeon. Hi. Good to see you guys. So, yeah, if you guys got a question, go ahead and ask. I think this is set pretty good today. We'll see what's going on. And then if you want to get on the paid list, we'll open up the paid list in just a minute or two. But it took me a minute to get on today. And I hope, fingers crossed, please, that the lawn people are done doing what they were doing. So as I was getting ready for the show, they were out there, doing what they're supposed to be doing. But it's like, noisy, annoying. It's like, come on, get over it. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Renee. Good morning. Good morning. All right. Well, let me know what's up, guys. What questions do you have? Love, please, for Dawn. Let's just throw 3 cards for Dawn and see what's going on. You, them, and the in-between energy is what we're going to look at. So let's take a peek. We're going to aim this down for a minute. Hopefully you can see. You, them. Ooh. Top energy between is the 2 of Cups. Queen of Pentacles here, 7 of Cups. Somebody is crazy delusional. I love this rockabilly imagery. A little bit crazy delusional, pie in the sky. The other person is very pragmatic. The equal offering needs to be made. Since they're here and they're here, let's see what's going on. Real quick. Quick peek of this tells us that the lover's choice is coming in strong. 10 of Wands, somebody needs to set the burden down. And Page of Wands, somebody's sending the message. It doesn't feel as equal as it should just yet. Somebody is like primed and ready to go. The other person not. Anything else she needs to know on this? Death. Let something come to the end. So if somebody isn't finished or out of that other past relationship, whatever that is, let it go, let it go, let it be, let it end, let it be done before you go into anything like this. Because just because you're excited to go in, if they aren't over their past, then you don't have any business fucking around with them right now. Because they'll just be Fruit Loops. So that's the nicest way to put it. So that's what I've got. So good luck on that. Good morning, Brenda. Good morning. So yeah, if you guys want a reading, let Kim know, and I will do a quick commercial, and we'll do a couple of micros. That was like a micro plus because the deck wanted to splat, so we just did it. But this is what we're doing today. It's $20 for a blind oracle, which you get the read you need. You don't ask any questions, which just go in and see what's going on. I'll reference my oracle cards, sometimes tarot with that, and we'll see what's going on. You're welcome, Diana. $30 for the year ahead. We do all around the year, month-wise, a couple in the center and then a couple clarifiers. If you want a 1-question tarot reading, then I'll do those, and it's usually 7 to 10 cards. It's $30 for what I call a mini, what you just saw. Typically 3 cards I consider a micro. A mini, 7 to 10. A full, 15 to 20 cards. And you get a nosy reader. You get a bossy reader, a lot of love, a lot of sass, a lot of snark and feistiness, but that's what you get. So $40 for a full reading. If you want a specialty read, like where I break out the crystal ball with the tarot, the bones with the tarot, or do past lives, woo, those are my favorite. And they get really super interesting. Let Kim know how you've paid, and this is how you can pay me and get on the list. It's Venmo, Cash App, PayPal. there you have it. There you go. There's 12 in the room. But that's what we got going on today. Let me get a sip of water and we will see what we can do. All right. Hey there, Edie. Good morning. Hey there, Steph. Hey. The blinds do give so much info, and I never know where they're going to go or how they're going to go. I just go in. So yeah, and I love the tarot way more than the oracle, but I'm starting to love oracle too, just as much. And you would think that I would have started, well, I guess I started to love oracle a while ago, given that I probably have at least 60, 70 decks of oracle just as it is. So yeah, I love reading cards and I love doing this. So if you've got a question, this is a quick micro. We'll take a look. If you want to get on the paid list, then let's go. So that's what we've got. Anything else rocking and rolling today? I've got a couple of interesting decks recently. This one I think is called, I want to call it the Soul's Journey, but I'm not sure if that sounds wrong. Maybe it's the Journey to Self Tarot or something like that. It's very modern imagery. It's got them labeled as what they are, but definitely different imagery than the usual. But I got 2 of these because I really like the modernness of it. Tammy, you paid $40 for a full reading. Okay. I'm not sure what app you use, but if you let Kim know and let me know, I will check. We'll see. I'm checking it right now for you. For Tammy. Sometimes I'm a little bit behind. We'll see. Tammy, I see it right here. I see it. So, yep, it's right there. And Cash App has been a little particular. So, you guys let me know if you're having any issues with that. I think that it seems to be fine. That was a Cash App and it worked just fine. I don't see a question on that. So, if you have a specific question, let me know. I'll be reading the screen right now. And then once I get into the cards, I'm going to flip the phone down and you'll see me just totally into the cards. So, yeah, I do get on a roll with the cards. I get on a roll with the oracles and the tarots either way. So, and some people prefer one versus the other, and I guess I just love both, but tend to favor the tarot quite a bit more. Okay, so Tammy, do you have a specific question for your general, or do you want me to just go in and start snooping around? Let me know. Go in. You got it. You got it. I don't know if you're going to like me after this one, Tammy. We've got the fucking Fenestra coming out, and we're getting Tarot of the Hidden Realm coming up, too. Now, this is a strong pairing, a strong combination. This is the Fenestra Tarot. I call it the fucking Fenestra. I took the borders off, and it reads a lot more clearly for me. And this is Julia Jeffries' Tarot of the Hidden Realm. So we're going to aim the camera down and see what's going on for you, Tammy, in general. Okay, 1 second. Tammy's general. We're getting a grouping going this way and this way. It's like 2 hills. What's going on between them is what I'm going to want to see and want to know. Let's see. What's going on for Tammy? I'm getting a little sense of historic here, so we're going to see what's going on. And then, like I say, when we see it moving down into here, this is where it's going to get really strong. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so what I've got is 12 cards down here already, and I want the Julia Jeffries deck to do some clarifying underneath. What we're seeing is the burden that you've carried in the recent past, you've carried for a long time. It's been difficult for you. We see the High Priestess coming in. Your spirituality and the spiritual lessons of growth are trying to come through, but something that you've been doing, carrying the burden, this feels like, frankly, it feels like family obligation is what it feels like. Now, there's no card that's going to say family obligation, but this is what it feels like. It feels like family obligation, things that you're outgrowing as far as a role that you have played in the family unit. There's something you're doing a little bit differently and you're trying to get to that. You have this card of independence here coming through, this sort of clarity here, and leaving what would be the tradition behind. This is creating a little bit of a sense of lack. This is I'm getting the word forlorn. It's not like you have to do out of obligation, otherwise you're not enough or not accepted. And I think you actually know this. However, this is what your pattern is, what you're used to doing, and letting go of that old thing, changing how you do it, changing your MO in general. It will be victorious to change your MO, but it's tricky to do. High Priestess lesson calling you forward. This is something that's happened, and this has happened recently. Let's see what Julia Jeffries says, how this goes. It feels like a hill here, and it feels like this other one is a hill, but this area between feels like the passage. We got the 9 of Cups, and we have the Blasted Beach. This is a beautiful version of the Tower. And you guys know I have a strong love for that Tower card. This is when everything goes to shit, a curveball's thrown, the universe throws something down, and it's like, ah, I wasn't expecting that. Well, we're never expecting the curveball, but it happens, and it's just what you wished for, whether you recognize it or not. The High Priestess energy coming through with all this independence and clarity is big. What this is telling me is the family obligation, the duty to play the old role that you have played in your past. It's not only is it outgrown and outdated, it's outmoded. It's like it won't work. When your clutch gives out in your car, you're not going anywhere, right? It's like that. If something gives out in your car, in the machine, it's not going to go forward. So you can't keep driving it in the same old way at all. It's just not going to work. There's something new that's coming in. The new way that you shift gears, shift modes, shift understandings. This is important for you. Okay, let's see what's going on a little bit further over here. Okay, these ones that came out here with the Fenestra. I'm going to move these so you can see them a little bit better. And then we're going to concentrate right between here, between this card and what's coming next. What we have here, Knight of Swords and Eight of Swords. This is knowing the truth. You had that clarity, knowing the truth and wanting to move forward. You're ready to do so. The limiting beliefs you have need to really, it's like you almost have to slice these ribbons yourself. Now, usually you see this one standing on the beach, blindfolded, loosely bound, and all these swords around. And this one, she's got all these ribbons around almost. These swords are looking more like ribbons around her. This is the way you tie yourself up. You constrain yourself. You limit yourself based on what you think is going to please that family dynamic, that family group, whatever that is. The needing to please them is more and more in your rear window than you know. Magician's in the house. Now, when you have High Priestess energy with all the secrets and mysteries she unfolds, and then you get Magician energy going forward, the ability to discern, to take forward, to carry forward, to manifest. You just need to decide. You are at the crossroads. Will you let nostalgia blind you? That's a big bossy question. Will you let nostalgia blind you? Will you let the role, the assignment, the version of you that they assigned you to be continue to be? Or will you let go of that and move into the version of yourself that you are meant to be, even if they don't get it, even if they don't understand it? This is what's going on. This is huge for you. And look, the sun is coming in big, 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 big. Gorgeous energy coming in on this sun card. Now I want to see what's going on underneath this going forward, and then I want to look in that slippery zone between those two mounds. It's like you are walking in the valley between two mountains is what I'm getting. Oh, whoo, ha! Okay, we have the Two of Pentacles, a little bit of juggling, a little bit, do I have enough? Can I do this? Can I do that? Yes, you can. You're learning how to master the flow. Ten of Wands. Now look at this one. This was the beginning of this one. Look at this child has been burdened enough and is fierce, fierce, fierce. Super fierce child, super fierce energy, ready to be kind of the warrior spirit that he is intended to be, and his place in doing the warrior spirit work that he has done on behalf of the family, on behalf of his own child and his own child needs is done now. And then the world comes in as a completion. Beautiful, beautiful. And I want to see what else is going on in between now. Let's go see what's going between these valleys. Yes, it's completed. Gorgeous, gorgeous lesson. Oh, the Empress, the Fairy Stallion, and the Ten of Cups. I love this. Oh, I love this. Okay, Empress. This is the one that's most receptive. Very, very mothering energy. Very, very good at mothering, but also super, super receptive to a lot of things and ready to go forward. New projects coming forward. New projects coming forward. New-minded projects that are balanced for you. Not necessarily balanced for everybody else around you, but balanced for you going forward. And then the Ten of Cups coming in so beautifully. I love this for you. Love, love, love this. The Nine of Cups over here in the first hill, below the first hill, was what you wished for, what you wanted, even though it was a different kind of a thing than you expected, right? The curveball hit. The Ten of Cups is your happy ever after +1, this independence time. This is what's coming up. You're walking this new path. It's like you've been in this valley between two mountains, doing your thing over on this one mountain primarily. Now you're walking the valley, and it's almost like you're leaving some of that old geography behind. What else is going on? What else do you need to know? Okay, what's coming up right now is the need for you to have courage going forward. The idea of the Strength card, not necessarily muzzling the beast, but letting the beast know this is the way you're going. This is what your plan is. You following the subtle energy going forward, hugely important, but understanding that you have the strength to do this. Because I'm getting the Strength card coming here in this frame of reference, this is what's coming up. It's not on the deck, but it is giving me that, and it's also giving me the Leo type of time frame. Don't know what's happening in August for you, but this is what's going on. You're navigating through these two mountains. You're navigating this valley path, this road, almost like trailblazing pioneer type of energy, that kind of thing. That's what's going on for you. And it's going to be going on through August. So that's what's happening. Anything else? The Leo energy is very helpful energy. Leo energy feels very quite strong. I want to look, we're going to look in this one. This is also a Julia Jeffries deck. It's called The Witch Sisters. And I want to see if there's anything else going on. Wow, the flow is super, super important. This is the lesson of temperance coming in big and strong right here. This is the flow. This is the lesson of temperance. And this is the young child. Now look at this. The fierce child learns to flow like the young child. This is interesting too. This could be a pairing of, even though they're coming in as child energies, it could be you and another person pairing, but pairing from a way that is, I don't like using the word pure or innocent or naive, but those all would describe the mindset of the child's mindset of wonder, of ready to go forward, unencumbered. Going forward unencumbered towards this is what I'm getting. If this is you going towards the fierceness of your child, but fighting for yourself, the fierceness of your own inner child fighting for yourself is what I'm getting. And this is coming together in a way that's different than has been. Unburdened by a whole lot of what feels like family baggage. I don't know what that's about, and I'm not trying to be judgy or persnickety with you. It just feels like your family baggage has been a heavy load, and it's time to let that be gone. You've got the Four of Trees coming in here. This is the Four of Wands, and then you have the Eight of Wands coming in. Is that right? There's some kind of ancestral thing coming in. I want you to see this closely. If you look in here, there's some ancestral energy coming in through the smoke. And what's coming in most profoundly is this one here. I'm going to move my fingernail so you can see. But that one right there. This is the crone and grandmother energy that comes through a lot. And I'm sure a lot of us want that wisdom coming through. It's coming through. It's something you have already. And then proceeding forward. As if something that feels like this is adolescent you. Something that you would have learned in adolescent that got skipped over or should have learned differently is coming through. A new lesson will be coming as you go forward. There's a new part of yourself that you are going towards. It's something that perhaps was left behind in adolescence and you're picking it up again. Anything else? The Seven of Trees. Hold your boundaries, hold your wisdom, hold your own knowledge. Let your wildness be your guide. Let your sense of wonder and the sense of inner child be your guide and how you proceed on your path. No baggage, just putting the path first. Keep putting the path first. Keep putting the path first. If I'm getting this much baggage and you feel like you've gotten through a lot of your baggage already, it may be stuff that you're getting reminder lesson. Now this 10 of Wands means set the burden down. Maybe you've sent 9 of these down and somebody is coming along and trying to get you to take more again. Be aware of this. It might be that you get reminder lessons coming up in your grill, in your face, and you're like, yeah, no, I'm on my path now. So that's what I'm getting going forward. This is where it is. It's all about this flow coming forward for you. And this feels like, when I see these two together, it feels like allies, friends, some kind of strong allegiance, strong energy. This feels like another person is what it feels like when I see these two together. And it doesn't come up until down the path. It doesn't come up probably till Leo season. I don't think that's coming until after July, etc. I don't know what that's about, and I don't know why that is, but that's what's coming. There is courage required of you in order for you to move forward. It will be a challenge. You think you've gotten through most of it, and for me, I hope that you have got through most of it. I hope that I hope you're well on your path that is between these two mountains and not at the start of it, because it feels like that the start may have been a little bit rocky, and it feels like you should be well on your path about now. I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but that's what I've got. That feels complete. So yeah, yes, after family vacation, yeah. So yeah, you'll know, guys. You guys will always know more than I will about what's going on in these cards. I can give you the message, carry through the energy that I'm carrying through based on the energy that's coming through in the cards. You guys know your life's details. You know all of this better than I do. It's not necessarily in my purview to know everybody's details all the time. Nah. I'm here to help you remember what you need to remember to move forward, and that's about it. Tammy, I think what I saw in those kid cards, let me see if I can pull them up again. These two, this reminds me, I know these are kids, and I know this wouldn't seem like general soulmate energy, but that's what it feels like. It feels like those kinds of energies are there. Do I see your soulmate coming through? And you guys, if you want a reading that is a love reading or something, don't tell me general. Tell me you want a love reading, or tell me you want something about soulmates, because I'll know what you want me to look for. I'll know what I'm looking for and what I'm referencing rather than the broad spectrum. Let's look again in this one, the Witch Sisters. Anything else about your soulmate? By end of July, you're going to look with a more critical eye, more not criticizing everybody else, but more discerning eye, more critical eye. You're going to see things a little bit differently. By August, you're going to be looking at things, and you're going to be looking through the land of emotions, through the period of emotions, but it's not going to be something that impacts you, inhibits you, is what I'm getting. We've got the Eight of Waters coming up. This is the Eight of Cups. You walked away from something sufficiently that you'll know what you're longing for. Then here we're having the Three of Cups and the Ace of Skies coming in. This is the Ace of Swords and Three of Cups. There'll be clarity on your emotions. This is big emotions. I would say August is more the time for you. That's what I would say based on this. But you've got to get through something, and I don't know what it is, because I know you feel like your baggage is clear. There might be a residual lesson or a reminder lesson that somebody gets in your grill about in July. You got to get clear of that. And then August, it feels like you're clear for takeoff, so to speak. So that's what it feels like. It feels like you're really, even though you feel like you're ready, you're a little bit ahead of schedule for what is the divine timing for you. So allow it to just unfold how it will unfold. But that's what I've got for you. So that's what's coming through on the energy so far. So good luck on that. And the soulmate energy, that little warrior kid, and then the little flow kid, the kid that was making the circles in the sand. That's what's going on. Yeah. So that's what I got. That was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So I try not to be impatient, even though it's hard not to be impatient. The whole phrase, you can't hurry love, is really dead on the money for you in this particular reading, in this instance. So that's what I've got for you. You're welcome. Good luck. Good luck. Wow. That was big. That was big, but I do get nosy, guys, and you see that I love my cards, and I'll get in and get nosy, and if I want more information, need to pull more information, I'm happy to pull it and see what's there. So yeah, that's what I got. Okay, yeah, the list is clear, guys. This is what we're doing. Please let Kim know if you've made a payment for a read, what kind of read you're getting. That what you just saw was a very full, a $40 one question full, and we started with the general, and then she wanted some questions about love. So if you have the questions about love, just ask. It's okay. We'll go in, we'll get nosy. But this is what we've got, and then we've got a $30 mini, $40 full for if you want to ask a question. If you want the blind oracle, that's just $20, and you get the read you need. You don't ask any question. What comes through is what comes through. If you want the year ahead, that's $30, and that's where you get 12 around for the calendar, 2 in the middle, and then you get clarifiers as they come through and as they come out. If you want to get a crystal ball, past life, or a bones reading, where I combine those with tarot cards, those are super fun. Past lives are my favorites. I love, love, love those. I am recording the show today, so hopefully it will record okay. Hopefully it records okay, and you can go see it on my YouTube channel later. If it glitches out for any reason, you'll see it later. But here's how you can pay me, and that's what we got. So the list is clear. So, okay, we can go into a collective if we want to do that. There's only 8 of us in the room. Wow. I'm wondering if we should try and reset and jump the algorithm. What do you think, Kim? Yeah, I think I do. So what I'm going to do is step out and step right back in. I'm going to keep this one continuous recording as we're doing this, and I'm going to be right back. We'll see if the algorithm understands a little better on this next go. So here we go, guys. All right. Stepping out. Okay. So I'm stepping out of TikTok and going back in just a moment. Sometimes I have to play this algorithm game. So patience on the replay. You can skip ahead for about 1.5 minutes. We'll see how this does. Noisy bastard. All right. Yeah, I wish I knew a better way to do this. I don't. Okay. Just be patient. Okay, it's doing what it's supposed to do on some of this. Shifting it over there. Okay. All right, we'll see what's happening. We will see. Okay. All right, it's notifying people I'm live again, so this is where we go. And I didn't even want to break away from that, so we'll see what's happening. We'll see if that goes a little bit better. That's a beautiful card. Okay. Wow, look at that one. This is High Priestess card. This is the Wild Reflections Tarot. Let's see if I can get that box. That's this one. Look at this, guys. That's this one. Gorgeous, gorgeous energy coming through. Hey there, Kim. Hopefully you can see these. I think the mirroring aspect is doing what it's supposed to do. This is the Wild Reflections Tarot in my hand right now, and it's gorgeous. If you guys liked the Light Seers Tarot, which a lot of people have and a lot of people have seen, it's definitely got that vibe to it. You got yours yesterday, Kim? Good. Yeah, it is beautiful. I mean, look at this. Just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. A lot more modern. There's one, the Three of Coins has like a Volkswagen bus in it instead of the Three of Coins being in the cathedral or in the church. Is really fun. So yeah, love it, love it, love it. So this is what we've got. So that's what's going on. And we've got the Wild Reflections Tarot in my hand. And I'm happy to keep reading. We can do a collective off of this if we feel like it in a second and see what's going on. Yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. Tess is in the house. Hey, Tess. Hey, hey, hey. All right. Kelly, I will do a micro for you. Let me grab another deck. Will you be in a relationship this year? I'm getting the feeling, Kelly, that you already are in the relationship this year. You're already drawing it towards you. I'm not sure what that's about. There's something already coming in for you as far as that relationship. What's going on with that? What are you exiting? What are you asking to call forward? I've got the Reflective Tarot right now. It called it a holographic one, but it's, yeah. You got to let this truly go. Like the Tower on whatever is ending, and then this is coming towards you, but whatever's over, you need to move on from, move on from. Otherwise, you're going to be doing lather, rinse, repeat. You're going to be drawing towards you the same kind of energy that you don't want to be in. You know when you have the relationship lesson that you don't want to repeat and you don't want to have the same relationship over and over? You know the serial monogamists, and they just go relationship to relationship, drama to drama to drama, changing the partner out but never changing the lesson. This is what I'm cautioning you towards because of these two cards. Now, hopefully you can see that pretty well. It's the Ace of Cups right there. Gosh, those are fucking reflective. Sorry about that. And the Ten of Swords. Anything else you need to know regarding this? The Tower needs to happen. The epiphany needs to be internalized for you, sweetie. And the Eight of Cups, you need to learn to walk away from what is not satisfying. That's what I've got for you. Walk the fuck away from whatever that is. It's not satisfying. This is a mini of the Hermit. Allow yourself a little bit of time. Put yourself on ice for a bit. Put yourself on the shelf for a little bit. Because otherwise you're going to draw in and attract in that which you do not want. So something that needs to be let go of, really, kablamo, let it the fuck go. Boom. Let the time for the clarity be there for you, and it will serve you much better in your relationship going forward. Anything else about that? This sounds just, I am not a psychologist. I am a tarot card reader, so take this for what it's worth. But it sounds like something that is the way you do your relationship parentally is bleeding over into the way you do yourself romantically. The way you do the relationship, maybe who's got the authority, who's got the power dynamic, or who's got the control. So you need to be aware of that. Not that it has to affect every aspect of it, but it may be affecting things more than you realize. So be very aware on that. Okay, Rebecca, will you and Brian stay together? I will look at one more micro and see. We're going to go to the pink Rider-Waite. This one's cute, but it's not as reflective. Rebecca, will you and Brian stay together? Now, this is just 3 cards on the energy of today. We'll take a look. See what's going on. Hey there, Jen. Hey. Yeah, but you're in troubled waters and you need to get out of them. It looks like you will stay together. It looks like the troubled waters are there. You have access to higher learning, but somebody is very, very controlling. This is what I'm getting going on there. This one is what's concerning to me. With these two combined, sometimes that's a domineering male or a very dominant male. You have access to higher lessons. Yes, you can stay together. Yes, you will stay together. Is it necessarily best for you? I don't know. You know that better yourself. I'll take one more card and that's what we'll look. You need emotional detachment. Allow yourself to call the shots for your own emotions. You allow yourself to drive the emotional bus more than allowing him to validate or control your emotional state as much as you have in the past. That's what I've got. Them, allowing them to control. Yeah. There's more than one person controlling your emotional state. and you're putting too much of it external of yourself. You need to be in charge of that again for yourself if you want to get out of the rough waters. That's what I got. That's complete. All right, let me get some water and I'll do my little commercial. And when you pay for read, let Kim know. This is what we're doing today. So yay, hooray, guys. If I can get this. This is what we're doing today. $20 for the blind read, $30 for the year ahead. $20 blind read means you don't ask a question. You get what you get, you don't throw a fit, right? The year ahead, I'll do the months of the year and then a couple of the center, a couple clarifiers. If you want the mini or the full, this is the prices, and you know I get nosy. So 7 to 10 cards or 15 to 20. They usually go over that, like 9.99999% out of 10 or 99.9% out of 100. I tend to go over that. So that's what's going on with that. And oh, sorry. You can pay me Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal. The info is in the bio. Cash App was a little bit glitchy, but it does seem to be working today. So pay close attention. The E comes before the I. Pay close attention to how you type it up. And that's what we got going on. The specialty reads, let me know if you want one of those. I love to do those. Past lives in particular, I love to do. And that's what we've got going on. Okay, commercial over, I guess. Oh, yeah, I do private Zoom readings. And I do teach tarot classes and other modalities. So, yeah, I do. So, anyway, that's what's going on. Shucks, golly. Okay. All right. So, yeah, and if you've paid for a read, let Kim know. And she helps me keep my brain on. Because when we get into the cards, we are in the cards. We're rocking and rolling and in them and lost in them. Lost in a sea of cards. And I do, like, if you haven't been in before, you can see I love cards. Love, love, love. Love cards. So, yeah. You've tasted the entire menu and it's delicious. Good. Good, good, good. Is there anything special that Spirit wants you to hear? Please. Jess. I will look for 3 cards for you. Then we're going into the paid list. We're going into the Red Fairy Tarot for Jess real quick. And Jen will get a blind in a minute. Spirit wants you to understand that your discernment is off. This is 7 of Wands, judgment, and death. There's something that's coming to an end. This is something about judgment. You need to let your higher self make the call. Whatever you're being called to do, you need to answer the call from the point of view from your higher self, and you need to hold your boundaries. That's what Spirit wants you to hear. Based on those 3 cards, that's what I got for you, honey. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You're welcome. Okay, so Jen for the blind. So let's see what Jen has got. My iPad was just talking to me. I don't know what it just said, but okay. Jen for the blind. All right, let's see where we're going in here. Hang on for 1 second. Jen, we've got these beautiful, beautiful, like, whispering healing cards. And then we've got Melanie Francis' Fuck It Romance deck that's coming through. Yes. And we're going to take it for whether it's Fuck It Romance or not. And then we've got the What's the Tea cards coming for you. So, oh, thanks, Jess. All right. So this is what we're going. The gentler lesson for you. What's coming in for Jen for the blind. Vacation. Take time for relaxation and adventure. It feels like you're already back from vacation, but you need a vacation from vacation. This is a returning to home that's coming through. This is more than just vacation. This is like a reset for your soul, a reset for your spirit. It needs to be in order. You've been of service to many, but there's almost like when we push so hard, we get a cough or sore throat after vacation because we've worked so hard to create such a fabulous vacation. We need a break from it. Yeah, that's what's coming through. What else? Confrontation, competition. Why are those here? We've got confrontation, competition. What's going on? You know the oak is not bamboo. You know this. This is not anything I need to tell you. This is saying pick your battles wisely. There may just be a battle that you have to pick, but if you can delay a debate, if you can delay an argument for about a week, if you can delay a hot topic, a hot issue, something that's heated, it's going to solve itself a little bit better. It feels like something about this week, you might be a little bit more snarly and growly than you need to be in dealing with a certain person. A week from now, face your fears, release the power of fear. Yeah, be very, very clear in what it is that you want to bring forward towards this topic, towards this discussion. I'm not sure what that's about. We're going to go to the Fuck It deck. This feels like something to do with the relationship issue. This feels not like the love relationship. This feels like a familial. And although these cards are the fuck it deck as far as relationships and romantic, typically I'm reading this as familial for you because that's what it feels like you need. This says just be yourself, and if they don't like it, bye-bye, dumbass. That's what it says. This is like truly, truly what it says. So this is what you're holding your boundaries big time on this. This is huge. You know, sometimes people just don't get it, and they aren't meant to get it. They aren't meant to get us. We aren't going to be everybody's cup of tea. And sometimes it's like the prophet in their own land. Is that... You probably know this better than I do. I think profit in their own land is what I'm getting here. This is where sometimes you're talking to people that have known you all your life, and because they've known you all your life, they sometimes will discredit or discount things. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. They're not meant to see you from a different lens just yet. Don't worry about it. Okay, what else is going on through here? They might drain your battery a bit. They might be drawing on your energy a bit. I would keep some distance still. For this week, for sure I would. This says you're headed for happy fucking times in love. I think as it pertains to the family relationship, if you give it the space it needs, you're going to be happier. It might also be that you're happier than what they think you have a right to be. How dare you be happy and not be doing what they think you're supposed to be doing or what you've been told to be doing? How dare you be the happiest of them all? How dare you be the one that got the lucky thing? How dare you be the happy one when they did all the blah, 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 followed the checklist, followed the prescription path, or prescription route, da, 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 da. And how come you get the happy result and they don't? There's a little bit of jealousy going on in this. I'm not sure why, but the competition energy and this confrontation, there's jealousy in this right now, in this energy. I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole this week. I would approach it a little bit more next week. Let's see what's going on and what's the tea. This is more to do with their energy over there is what I'm getting. Inside scoop, closer look in your business. This is somebody that really is envious is what I'm getting. The inside scoop, nosy, up in your business. Now, I can appreciate nosy and up in your business, but this feels like the inside scoop. I'd be reluctant to share strong details. Feels like they're looking and judging and looking and discerning and looking and trying to find a reason that you're not as happy as you actually are. Find a reason you're not as successful as you actually are. This is somebody just mean girls energy coming through right now. And they're not really interested in seeing anything else proceed from this. They're not really interested in changing the way they're doing. They need to let go of whatever is their own misery. They've got their own set of... Their scoop is misery. Their scoop is misery right now. They're just stuck being like unhappy, and they're mad at you for being happy. That's what it feels like straight up. Looking for dirt on you or vice versa. Dirt digging. This is what it feels like. I would keep my distance. Anything else on this? Yeah, it's the same. It's the same. Creeping and wasting time. Now, what do you want to do about this, or what do you get to do about this? Let's take a look. We're going to the Neon Tarot just to look. I know this is a blind, but this is what we're doing. What's the would be the advice for handling this person in about a week? Will I be on tomorrow? No, I will not be on tomorrow. Why is this in here? Hang on. That's that other deck I want from right here. You know, this vacation card is coming back to me really, really strong. It's like you have the bobcat here, the tiger here, and you have competition and conflict. These two cats are both fucking ferocious. If this is you and family energy, this is what's coming on. It's very, very strong energy. You're each meant to be a cat of a different coat. What is that? There's, okay. They need to know that you still have your claws. They need to know that you're just as strong as they are. They need to know that you're just as wise as they are. And they need to know it, and they're going to learn it best by you not saying very much, by you keeping your distance, keeping your space, and not giving them the juicy deets, even if they want them. If they're going to be acting like they're still in their misery soup and they just want to act like, okay, give me some advice, but don't waste your energy, don't waste your breath on them. Right now, they're just trying to figure out, and they need to figure it out for themselves, why that you're doing so much better, quote, than they are. What's up with this? Why is this still in the energy? What does she need to know to deal with this fuckwit? They're being a fuckwit is what is going on. This is planning and partnering, and this is taking little steps forward, little steps forward, little steps forward. If they ask for advice as far as little steps forward, I would give them very just baby spoonfuls of baby steps for them to move forward. That's what I would do, because they aren't going to be listening to too much anyway. They're comparing the world that they have in their hand with what's on the other side of it, and they want a new project, a new passion, and they haven't figured it out. Until they take that, until they grab that themselves, there's nothing that you can do regard that. The truth that you know is that you are two different kinds of cats, each for its own purpose, each for its own intent. One is bobcat, one is tiger. Two different kinds of people. You don't generally feel the need to compete, but if it comes to push comes to shove, they need to watch out, because you are the fiercer of the two, and you don't need to be the same as each other in this regard. They don't know that yet. It's like little sister doesn't know the lesson yet. Little sister's just learning. Let little sister have the time and be patient with her, because she's just got to catch up in her own time, on her own accord. Anything else? What do you need to know personally, besides the vacation and the rest and the reset? You've got the gift. Honor your gift. At anything else, honor your gifts, honor your truth, honor your gift, honor your truth, honor your gift, honor your truth. Even if you're not doing competition, Jen, it doesn't mean other people aren't jealous of you. And the haters gotta hate. That's what they have to do. The people that are jealous have to be jealous for a little bit. I'm not a very competitive one myself, but I understand that some people, if you're not competing with them, or if you're not doing it the way they think, they're just not gonna like you, or they're gonna be rant. So this is what you're gonna do. Just keep honoring your gift, honoring your gift. If somebody comes in and if you get a little bit of a ping on that sketch thing, you'll know what it is. You'll know what it's about. For this week, I would not even try to solve anything that might be conflicted. And for you, it might present as somebody that's close to you bringing a lot of drama to your doorstep and either wanting you to solve it or just wanting to dump. Here's my drama. I'm so mad at my kid because blah, blah, blah. Or I'm so mad at my this, that because blah, 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 blah. And you don't really have to sit and listen to it and give them the conversation if it drains you too much. So that's what I got. That's complete. Good luck, honey. Good luck. Yeah, honor your gift. That's all I can tell you. And just because people don't get where we're at doesn't mean we aren't exactly where we're supposed to be. So that's what I got. Yeah, okay. Next is Michelle for the blind. Okay, we will take a look. 1 second. Yeah, that's funny to see that fuck it deck out. I haven't pulled on that one in a long time. For Michelle for the blind. Okay. Michelle, for you, I'm getting something to do with insulation, a barrier that has been put up. Not sure what that's about or why, but that's what I'm getting. Insulation, a barrier that has put up. Give me just a second. Yeah, keep rolling with it. Keep rolling with it. All right, let's see what the cards have to say. There's something about insulation, a barrier put up that's just fine as it is to have that put up. Transformation, my gosh, look at that, gorgeous. The barrier that's put up is like you are in the goo state of the caterpillar world and you are in the phase of becoming butterfly, the goo and the cocoon around you, and the caterpillar has completely dissolved essentially, and it begins this transformation. It's inside the chrysalis moment. This is what's going on. The barrier put up around you, the barrier that I'm getting, you're still in this transformative stage. There's a little bit of this insulation that needs to be around you, and it's the goo is the good goo. It is evolving, even if it feels like it's a little bit slow. Financial health. This is something that concerns you a little bit more than it needs to right now. I'm not saying that you're going to get $1 bajillion, but I'm saying the worrying about it doesn't serve the financial health. This tree is strong. It's going to be okay on that. The goo and the transformation here I'm more concerned with. Let's see what's going on with this. This is coming through strongly. The never alone is coming through super strongly. You see all these spots on the butterfly's wings here. It feels like each of them are orbs that are very much within your pattern and around you at this time. The letting go here. This is letting go of that caterpillar energy, letting go of who you used to be, and the application as you're growing forward. New skill set coming on, new knowledge coming on, regarding this tree. You can see these together very, very easily together. This is something you're doing that's new. This is something... some people would call it career-wise. Some people call it skill set, but it's going to add to your finances. This is all the orbs and the energy around you. This is push energy towards something new that you're doing. The orbs around you are strong. This feels like ancestor, guardians, spirit guides. Call it whatever you want. Very, very positive push forward, going forward for you. That you're not alone, you need to know, and you need to recognize it, and the ancestors that will help you. It's like if you were to study for a career test or a job test this week, you'd study your brains out, be worried, and it's like, don't worry about this. The ancestors have got you. You're going to get through this. What else we got? Release your pain and connect with the land. This is saying, let go of whatever it is that's driving you a little bit bonkers. Connect with the land is saying grounding, earthing, getting really, really grounded. Feet in the dirt type of thing. What's going on here? There's something about having your path lit in the darkness right now. You have more choice in this situation than what you realize. You have more blessed energy around you than what you realize. There's a little bit of lightness of spirit that needs to come through. There's somberness that has been here overly long. This somberness, the pain that needs released, it's been here overly long. And then there needs to be a little bit more of the playfulness that comes through, and it will help this transformation move forward. I give you guys what comes through on the Claire audience, and what I'm getting now, I don't think I've ever gotten before. And it's Shirley Temple singing Animal Crackers in My Soup, something loop-de-loop. It's very this lighthearted child type of thing. This is very much... yes, okay. Yes. This grounding energy is to, if you have pets, you would play with the pets. If you went to the zoo, you would go to the zoo and enjoy it. If this is being around these animal energies and looking for what they are, it feels like you have two prominent spirit guides that you will see in the animal format. It's like your spirit guides will be sending you a bird, or they'll be sending you something. This is what's going on. The loop-de-loop, it's coming through at least twice. So 2 of 2 distinct animals. It may not be the swan and the kangaroo, but it'll be just as weird to you as what those are. Anything else? It's meant to reassure you. When you see an animal out of place, when you see an animal that you wouldn't normally see or wouldn't normally go by, this is what's coming up. There will be a connection made. There's a huge amount of joy that needs to come in. Kids and animals are like instant friends, instant pairing. There's an instant happy going on. Something about a reference, young child reference. This feels like maybe that you would see this in a young child, not that it is you. It feels like something you would see in a young child, maybe like a 6-year-old. Watch for also the dynamic between a 6-year-old and their cat, dog, pet, whatever, as a lesson coming your way. I'm not sure what this is about, but that's what's coming up. Anything else? Not in here. Anything else in here? Yes. Okay, I'm getting something where if the children are going around like when little kids act like dogs or they act like cats and they're playing their games, this is the game I'm getting referenced. And I'm getting when my grandson said, "Buck, buck, buck off!" He was making a fuck off reference. Really, really funny. This is rewild your life. Allow some of this playful spirit in here. Allow the wildness, allow the howling, allow the playful energy to come forward. Allow the playful animal energy to come forward. This is something where you go out and you sniff the air. Now, you might be standing on your porch and, you know, as old as I am, I'll stand on my porch and, yeah, you can smell the rain is coming. Yeah, you can smell there's a change in the season. This is what we're doing. This is tuning into the animal instincts, tuning into all your senses when you reconnect with the wild again. This is going to help you let go of something. This is what's coming in. And this is standing straight, getting rooted and grounded. This is what I'm getting for you. Whatever it is you need to let go, let it go. You work with kids and you just pretended to be different animals. Yeah, don't teach them buck off. They might get in trouble. But that's what's coming through. Yeah, I don't know what that's about, but that is what it is for you. Yeah, that's what's going on. It feels like you know most of this lesson already. It feels like most of it. Just there's an awareness again of these orbs, of these bubbles of light, the orbs that are around you, and this playful nature, and having spirit having your back. That's what I've got. Yeah, that's beautiful for you. I'm not sure why that entails so many animals or not, but look at this. This is what you wanted. This is what you're creating, but you create it by being in your child sense. In your child senses, this is big. So let the lingering sadness go. It doesn't make you more of a person to hold on to sadness than to let go of sadness. It doesn't mean that you have dismissed somebody because you're choosing to go on towards happiness. You're meant to be in a happier state than what you have been, and you're not meant to be miserable. You're not proving a point by creating more misery or staying in misery any longer than you need to. None of us ever do prove a point that way. So that's what I got. Okay, we'll move that to the side. But yeah, and these are beautiful, beautiful cards come through. This is Kyle Gray's Angel of a Sort card. I don't know what they are. Maybe Angels of Light, but yeah. Yeah, and if you do play with the kids and they're doing more of the animal things and it's more silliness, let yourself surprise them. The other thing that I sometimes do with my grandson that really, really surprises him, that's totally unladylike. Allow yourself to do a dinosaur burp once in a while, and kids will laugh their socks off. And it's kind of funny because their laughter is super contagious. So when you let that be a surprise to them, it also delights your own spirit, and it allows you to move through and let go. So that's what came through. Good. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Oh, glad. So glad. Yes, yes. Thank you so much. Your phone chirps. Love it. Love it. Love it. That's great. That's great. Okay, let me get some water and we'll keep going if we want to keep going. The list is open, and if we want to do anything on the collective, we can do that. But let me get some water because I definitely need it. Okay. Oh, thank you, Jess. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let Kim know if you've made a payment. I'm not seeing anybody else next on the schedule, and it feels like it is time to do a collective read. So give me just a second. What is that about? Okay. We're going on to the Intuitive Tarot, and we're going to take a look at that, and we're going to do a collective from there. Not sure what that's about. So this is where we're going to. And we're going to go down. Now, these ones, I got 2 decks of. They're beautiful. If you're first learning tarot, I would recommend these for the keywords, but the imagery and the symbology is different if you're typically doing Rider Waite. That's what's going on. Just a quick post-it note. Okay. Sometimes these cards, even if they're keywords, the keywords get ousted. When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the rain or something like that. It's very, very old song. This is about walking through the storms, walking really, really tall, walking away from what doesn't serve, walking towards the energy that you need to be in. 2 of Wands, this is very much about the choice we make, the world in our hand versus the world on the horizon. Of course, there's a distance between. We need to bridge that gap. We need to be able to walk towards that. So we set some things down. We put some things that aren't priority or that don't have to be handled urgently down, and we do our path. We walk our path. We move forward. This is important for us. Some of us are getting stuck on this swords energy, this 2 of Swords, where we're choosing and choosing. And should I walk? Should I go? Should I walk? Should I go? Should I walk? Should I go? You got to go out. You got to walk through the storm. Yeah, when you walk through the storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark, I think. At the end of the storm is the blazing sky and the sweet, gentle sound of the lark. That's, I think, the lyrics. I think it's called Walk On. That song is old school. I think it's the Diana Ross song or something like that. 5 of Cups and Page of Cups. Get beyond the mourning of the loss and allow yourself to be surprised by the sweet music that comes through your fingertips, through your voice, through your soul. Allow yourself to be surprised by your own creative delight, to be surprised by the own sound of your own voice. When you allow the laughter to bubble up, when you allow things to be expressed through you, when you allow this playful aspect and the grief to be set back, you allow yourself to expand and to grow. Anything else going on? Hierophant. You allow yourself access is what I'm getting. Now, the keywords for Hierophant says rulers, leaders, right, wrong, programming, confirming institutions, convention, marriage, values, and faith. And I often have the word access because you get the keys to the kingdom, to the established stuff. But this is the Intuit Tarot. This is the back of it. What I'm getting is it's time for you to walk. And as soon as you start the walk, you're given the keys. The more you walk, the more keys you receive, the more ability you have to express and engage that creativity that you are meant to share. Mushley, were you having a full belly laugh uninhibited? Love it. Mushley, that is such a good thing to do. One of my sisters was having a rough time. Oh, it was probably 4 or 5 years ago. And I said, okay, let's lay down on the carpet. And I just forced a belly laugh and started laughing. Well, of course it's contagious to do such a thing. And so if you feel like you're stuck in maybe a depressed or funky kind of state, force yourself to laugh because the laughter is so good for the soul. And it might release the crying too. So that's a good thing to be doing. If you can have that in your dream, I'd take that as straight up advice from your guides and I'd do it. So that's what I've got for that. All right. Okay, Kim, is there anyone else on the list right now? If not, we can talk tarot for a little while and chat and just chitty chat for a little bit. But tonight I have my grandson with me tonight. I think I do. That was the plan. And my daughter had a doctor's appointment, so I was going to contact her. And then after that, I'm sure she's going to get a date with her honey, which will be kind of nice for them, so that'll be good. You're welcome, Jess. You're welcome. All right, well, we'll give it a few minutes, and if it doesn't shift, then we'll just call it for today. As far as I know, the next time I'll be on is Friday. I'm trying to do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday pretty consistently around 11 o'clock. I might shoot for a little bit of evening here and there, and I might try a little bit of evening on the YouTube platform. So just so you know, that will be more of a chitty chat kind of thing, and it will be a little bit different, I think. So that's what we're doing. Yeah, it's fun to get time. This one is a funny one, and he is so smart and so funny. It's like, okay, you forget how much the little ones will teach us and how fast they will teach us. And this is the one that did the buck, rolling and rolling with the funniness of that. But very busy, this one. Super, super busy. Yeah. Tiger, he might be a little bit of a mini me. A little bit in some ways. He's more like a mini his mom, but that's okay. Yeah, they're happy and their little personalities are so funny. And then they ask, like, this is what he said. He came in and Phil and I had changed the lights. We had kind of the soft glow yellowish lights. Then we changed them all so they're the brighter white lights just so it wasn't so dark. And he comes in and he says, Grandma, you changed your flooring. It used to be yellow. So he instantly observed that. And although his observation wasn't exactly what had changed, who knew he was paying attention to that? And he sees color a little bit differently. And I see color a little bit differently. So I was like, okay. I'm like, actually, it's the light. He's like, makes sense. Okay, kid. So funny. So, yeah. Hey, Seraphis. Hey. If you guys have not seen Seraphis 10-Second Tarot, she's on TikTok and she's on YouTube. Go see him. And if you see Seraphis 10-Second Tarot, you might have to push pause or let it play through a second time just to get it. There's a lot there. Quick, compact, and boom. So love it. Yeah, he noticed it right away. He did. So that was super fun. Hey there, Edie. Hey. So we're just doing tarot. I'll get a little bit more water. And if there's any more readings to do, we'll do them. And if not, then I'll get on to what I need to do. Phil and I built a twin trundle bed last weekend. And it worked pretty good. But oh my gosh. Glad to have that done. So many different things and new things that we're having to do, getting to do, figuring out to do. And it doesn't come until after that, beautiful kick-ass tower. So, yeah. Hey there, Energy Alchemist Jen. Good to see you. Yeah, it is pretty wonderful, We get bogged down by how hectic and hairy and pain in the butt that life can be, and we forget the beauty about what's going on. This ride called life that we signed up and we're like, pick me, I want to go to Earth, I want to go to Earth School, let me go. We get in it and it's like, oh shit, I don't think I signed up for this. This is craziness. I don't think I like this. We picked to be in this planet, in this time frame, and have these lessons coming forward at us. And we chose very distinctly to be here. It is my firm belief. Now, you guys can believe what you want. I'm not here to convert the world at all. But it's my belief that I came down to the planet at this time, very distinctly at this time, and we're learning from all of this contrast. So do everything you can to lift your vibration, raise your vibration, be kind to your fellow man. That doesn't mean be walked over. It doesn't mean be a doormat. And it doesn't mean that you'll never have to stand strong or fight for something. However, be true to yourself all along the way and understand that even though it's challenging, even though there's shadow lessons, shadow aspects of ourselves, you came down to learn all this shit. You wouldn't learn without the contrast. So yeah. Your health changed your whole life, how much you've been taught within it. Yeah. Big lessons can come in funny ways, guys. Really funny ways. So yeah. All right. Well, if there's nothing else, then I might go for a while. We'll see what's going on. Or if you have any rando questions, like just rando, but you're trying to send? Okay, Jenna, I can be patient. What kind of read are you sending for? Let me know. Let me get some more water because you know that I chat and need water. Blind. Okay, you got it. All right. All right, Jen, I'm writing you down for the blind. And then when you're ready, we'll go for it. And you can send as it sees fit. My Cash App is a little bit wonky. So if you're sending and you're trying Cash App, it might be being a little wonky. No, nope, it just landed. It just landed as I said that. So it's there. We're going to go in for the blind for Jen. Ooh, okay. We've got a strange selection of decks right now going on. Let's take a look. We've got the Wild Child Oracle. I don't remember what astrological these are. And then we've got the Lantern, the Healing Oracle. So let's see what we've got going on here. We'll read them in the order that I'm drawn to. That's how I always do it. So we'll see what's going on for Jen. We've got Reach, Nest, Glimpse, and Idleness. There's this need for you to stretch, reach, and strive needs to be let go. Idleness needs to be allowed to be in there. Now, sometimes we get this message that idleness is not good or that that's like the devil's playground or whatever. But we are in such a society that we do everything so busily, always strive, reach, stretch. We forget how to just be. You don't see the bird just trying to reach. Once the nest is built and the eggs are there, he's waiting for the chicks to pop out. There's sometimes when the birds have to just sit on the eggs to let them be. You have to sit on something to let it be in order to hatch and in order to have something go forward. The focus and the direction of where you're at, yes, you can glimpse, yes, you can see. I wouldn't say plan right now. I would say keep in mind something that you want to create, but I wouldn't say plan down to the detail. That is not what you're supposed to be doing. In order to keep the inspiration fresh, you don't want to plan. You don't want to drain the energy out of it by having it suddenly become a chore, whatever this is that you're seeing that you aspire and want towards, that you stretch towards, that you reach for. You need a little bit of time to sit in it, a little time to just be. Now, in these astrologicals, we've got the Square and we've got the Leo. So we've got challenge and disharmony and the extrovert. This tells me, get this so I can see what's going on here. What it's telling me, what I'm seeing through here is when you try and reach and go too extroverted too fast, stretch too beyond where you're used to being, it's going to create more discomfort than comfort for you. I want one more of these. The time to be extroverted will be there. There's, I don't know what they call it, but there's extroverts and introverts, and then some of us are kind of both-verts. I don't know if it's called omnivert or both-vert, but you do both. You do both. I tend to be more of an introvert, but I'm very friendly in the small groups. But this is saying that you are capable of doing both, but this isn't the time to be out of your comfort zone. It's the time to settle down first and then reach out. This is saying sextile chance and opportunity. This is when this is coming in down the track. What do we got going on? Feels like very much that a project that you're trying to work on, a lesson that you're trying to work on healing, needs to be handled first, then the project comes in. I want to look at these, and then we're going to go back to these wild ones. What's this healing energy that needs to be dealt with first? There it is, right there, as clear as day. It's saying transitions. Now this is saying you have all the inner resources you need to cross whatever bridges are on your path. But it's transitions. Look at this. This is old school wisdom that wants to come forward, wants to come forward. This is really, really beautiful energy coming forward. When the night sky changes, you'll be able to see this. This is something that you'll be able to visually see. What I'm getting through here is like when we look at a sunset, sometimes we'll see a sunset and it's like just a regular old sunset. Sometimes we see it and it's more lavender infused or more red or orange infused. And what I'm getting from here is that you will visually see a sunset in a different way. The colors will look a little different to you. That's when it is the time for you to shift. That's the very visual cue that your guides, your angels, call them what you will, Guardian Angel Ted and Squad, will give to you. Yes, a very visual cue. You're going to see more of this color here, this yellow-red color, almost like a brown, almost like a burnished. Yeah. Something about the sunset will be burnished to your eye, burnished to the way you discern, burnished to the way you look at things. It will be very, very different for you. When you see this, yes. It's like seeing something very vibrant tone or seeing something in a more aged, ancient, vintage type of tone, like if you see it sepia in photographs, that kind of thing. This is what you're going to see in the sunset before you. You will know that the time for waiting has passed, the time for stillness has passed. But you need to reference back, go back a little bit into the land of nostalgia, while you sit in your idle time. Go a little bit there. Go forward with what you want to see, what you want to think, what you want to do, the project. Then when you see that specific kind of tone, you'll recognize it to your specific eye. Others might see it and be like, what are you talking about? To your specific eye, when you see it, that's the time to move. That's the time to move on it. What else do we got going forward about the project going forward? We've got the bloom, the echo, and the air energy coming in. Bloom is right here. It will be, it's time to open the eyes and unfold the flowers, unfold the leaves. It's time to bloom. It's like you've already planted something and it's not going to be spring energy and bloomed like spring flowers. It's more like harvest energy, like when the zucchini flower turns into zucchini, that kind of thing. The bloom is coming in more fully. The echo of a past pattern will be released. This is something you will navigate much more clearly. Your intuition is going to be teaching, and dropping wisdom bombs all along the way. Huge transition going forward. Anything else? The project will be ready. Look at that. What did I tell you about the light colors? The orangey yellow, and for you it will be burnished, but it'll be blatantly obvious. You'll stand in your power. You'll stand strongly. You're ready to go. This is you embodying that Ace of Wands energy. That's what I've got coming up. And that, allow yourself some of the stillness in the beginning of July and through even the first, maybe the first half of July. Allow for stillness to be there more than usual, more than you usually would allow it to be, okay? That's what I've got. That's complete. Holy buckets. Love the cards. I love the cards, guys. Love. That was amazing. Yeah, that's what I've got. Wow, kazow. All right. I think, is that it now? If that's not it, you guys, you let me know, because I'm happy to stay and linger a little longer. And we'll just do what we need to do either way. No big problem. I want to be here for the time that I need to be, but not be here if it's like time to go. So that's okay. Okay. Double check. Yeah, I did get Jen's payment. Yeah, and Cash App is a little bit wonky, but it is there. It's there. I see it. So, yeah. And please let Kim know, guys, whenever I'm doing this, Kim helps me keep my brain on straight. So if she's asking, I know that for some people, Cash App has been a little bit weird and wonky, but it looks like it went through just fine, so no problem at all. Yeah, it looks like it's there, so that's what I'm seeing, honey. That's what I'm seeing. Yeah, I'm going to tap something that says web receipt, and I don't know if it will send you a receipt or not. I've never tapped that before, so we'll see. Yeah, it's showing that there's a web receipt. It totally shows that, so yeah. You say these words, he keeps my brain on straight. Yeah, well, when your brain is busy, sometimes you need somebody to help you kind of like, okay, let's keep going. So yeah. That happens. That's a good thing. And it's good that we're all not wired the same as far as our brains go, because it allows for more variation and more beauty to come through. So I love that. And I love that I have friends that they have brains that do building really well, or friends that do decorating really well. So yeah. Yeah, that's a good thing. This is a good thing. All right, guys. Well, I can't think of anything else. Steph, Intuitive Seer. Steph, are you down at the Frog today? Are you done? You found out your why is you have severely low iron. Oh, yeah. So get some iron. You know, okay, they make this product. I'm going to give you this iron supplement that I didn't know about till I was like in my 30s, but it definitely helped like through female cycles and stuff like that. And it had iron and B in it. It's called Floradix. And you can get it. It's liquid. It's nasty. It's nasty. You take a shot of that. It's like almost drinking prune juice. But it actually is very, very helpful. And because it's liquid iron supplement, boom, it clicks with that really fast. So today is Wednesday. Just Tuesdays. Gotcha. I know today is Wednesday. So much going on. It's like, how do we have the schedule? Yeah. Look for that, Jess. And you should be able to find it in the health food store or on Amazon. But I'm warning you ahead. It tastes nasty, but it is really good. And it's got like liquid iron and B vitamins and does excellent. She's looking for a reader on Thursday. Hint, hint. We'll see what I can do on Thursday. I don't know if I can do Thursday, but this week and next week is 4th of July. We might have to figure that out is what might have to happen. So yeah. You'll deal with anything to feel better. Yeah, that one, it definitely did help. I think the B vitamins with the iron in the liquid format is just a little bit magic for what my system needed at the time. So yeah. All right, guys, I guess I'm going to tap out and we'll call today's show done. If I'm on a little later, I'll let you guys know. But that's what I've got going on. And hopefully you guys are all having a good day. Thank you for being here with me. Thanks for letting me do this with you guys. I love doing this. I hope you guys all have a happy, happy day. Perfect. Yeah, it'll make it a lot. I don't know. I can't promise it'll help that for you. But it sure as hell helped it for me. And I wish that I would have had it all through my 20s. I didn't find out about it till my 30s. So, yeah. All right. Thank you, guys. Take care. Talk to you later. Have a happy one, guys. Bye-bye.